Good to see you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, thanks so much. Welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of your Big Saturday Game Show. And this week, we're going to take a light-hearted look at espionage and secret agents. My favourite, of course, is Bond. Do you like James Bond? Yes. Yeah. Do you like Sean Connery? Have you seen the new one? Oh, he's great, you know, but the Russians are so deviously clever in this one. They've thought of a way of finding out what's going on in his brain. They've bugged his wig. Terrible, isn't it? But I've got news for you. When they catch a Sean Connery, the Russians in this new Bond film, they're dreadful. They not only torture him, they punch him, they drug him, they kick him, and then tie him to a chair and leave him watching Crossroads. Now, that's not nice, is it? I want you to come along now and meet our little secret agent. He's not only got an iron will, but he's got an iron top and an iron bottom. That's our resident booby prize, my little mate, Dusty Bin. Here he is. Come on, Dust. Look at him. Oh, yes. And, of course, Dusty, you've also seen James Bond, eh? In Thunderball. I remember that bit with the jetpack on the back. But wait a minute. He flew. You can't do that, surely. Now, come on, Dust. You couldn't fly. I wouldn't have it. He could do most things. You might think he's a secret agent, but he's still a typical dustman. There's filth everywhere. Look at that. As you know, of course, if he's won, nobody gets him. All our contestants get is a brand new dustbin. And let's get on and meet those people without whom we just couldn't do our show. Our contestants, ladies and gentlemen.
Mick and Sue Latham from Blackpool. Ray Eames and Lucille Jordan from Leeds. David and Dilys Swanky from Cardiff.
And our first couple tonight come from a place I know well, Cardiff. David and Dilys Swanky. Yes?
Yeah.
From Cardiff. Whereabouts in Cardiff are you from, David?
Splot.
Where?
Splot.
Splot.
Yes.
Oh, so you're Swanky from Splot?
Quite right, yes.
Dilys here, what about this? You used to be a bus driver?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Lady bus driver? How long did you do that for?
About 3-4 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I notice you don't have a family, but you do have a dog called Lonely.
Yeah.
Lonely Swanky.
Lonely Swanky.
I bet the other dogs don't play with him and think his name's too posh. Lonely Swanky. Sounds like a posh recluse, doesn't it, that? I like that. Give them a round of applause. Make them feel at home. Good to hear. Good luck. Lovely. Good luck. Ah, again. Place I know well as well. We've got Mick and Sue Latham from Blackpool. Which part of Blackpool are you from, Mick?
South Shore.
South Shore, yeah. Been there, I mean, all time, yes?
Well, about 46 years.
Yeah, as long as... you should never own up. You should never do that.
All in
And
books.
what sort of business are you in? What do you do?
I'm a freelance carpet fitter.
Uh-huh. How's business? Pretty good at the moment?
Going down at the moment.
Going down. You see, did you get that? Don't worry, they're a bit slow here. Don't worry, you'll be all right. So you work at an employment benefit office, yes?
Yeah.
And do you actually pay the money out?
Yeah, I work in the benefit office.
Tell me, is that a difficult job to find out who is legitimate and who isn't? You know, it must be.
Well, you don't really know. If
You don't really know?
No,
Yeah? Not the benefit, the doubt of the benefit. Yeah. And so you've not had a great deal of luck here, Mick, with your cars, eh? Three
really.
cars in 3 years and accidents with all three of them.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really? What are you driving at the moment? An Arabian
Rare.
carpet? Really?
Rare, aye, I'm going to buy the train now.
Pile-ups on the carpet. Good for you. Oh, well, it's nice that you're both here. Make them feel at home, will you? Good luck. Hope you have a good night. Sure you will. And last couple are Ray Eames. Ray Eames and Lucille. That's how he pronounced that. It's spelt the French way, but Lucille Jordan. And you're from Leeds, not far up the road. And, of course, you're engaged. And, Ray, you were born in Bath, huh?
Yeah.
That must have been handy for the midwife shouting hot water. No problem. Lovely city, though, Bath.
Yeah,
I do love it down there very much. Lucille, I love the way you two met because Lucille was visiting a friend across the road from where Ray lived. And Ray, you saw her and you fell for her. What did you fall for?
Her legs.
Her legs?
Yeah.
You could see enough from across the road, could you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah?
Legs.
You fell for them. You didn't trip over them, you just fell for them, did you? What is this one you do, actually, Lucille? I've never heard of that. I know people do it. Macrame, do you pronounce?
Yeah, it's knotting wool and stuff to make plant hangers. And...
It's lovely, that. What an accent. You can do all the jokes you like, knotting wool and stuff. That's marvellous. And that goes on plant pots and things, doesn't it? Make them feel at home, folks. Notting Wool and Stuff. Okay. Notting Wool and Stuff. Time for our quiz. You know, we play 2 rounds of questions. There's £10 for each correct answer in the first round. Whatever they win at the end of the first is what they play for each correct answer in the second. Let's meet the ladies with the question. Lady, that's lovely. Caroline Munro is here. Lady. And lovelier than ever, Caroline, and of course having a theme like Secret Agents. I saw you again in the Bond film. You've done a couple of those, haven't you?
In fact, I've only done one.
I keep seeing the same one. Spy Who Loved Me.
Yes.
But listen, that bit, you did the bit in the helicopter and
I
all
did.
that.
Yes,
Naomi.
I did. Naomi,
Yeah.
baddie.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But listen, where did you film that? Where was the bit you did?
We did it in Sardinia.
Yes?
We had 2 lovely weeks there.
I'm sure you did.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Lovely, I bet you did. OK, let's play our quiz, shall we? Meet the first couple with the questions here for you folks. There we are. One of those 3 envelopes is for you. Phyllis, that's the one. Good. OK, you know we like you to answer alternately. Ladies first. 2 ways we can stop you if you make a mistake or run out of time. I do have to accept the first answer you give me, so please be careful of guesses. If you don't know an answer and you're not sure, say pass or don't know. I'll go on to your partner with the next question, and we do give you one to start with. This question here is about the names of famous films. We will give you the beginning of the name of the film, and we want you to give us the last word. So names of well-known films. Now, a film classic of 1969 was Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. So we'll start you with that one, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance
Kid.
West Side
Story.
Death on the
Nile.
From Russia with
Love.
Arsenic and Old
Don't know.
My Fair,
Lady.
The Blackboard,
Don't know.
Educating,
Pass.
Whatever Happened to Baby,
Don't know.
Ice Cold in...
Don't know.
Don't know. Not to worry. Been on the television a few times. Ice Cold in Alex. Yes, you know now. You didn't want to take the chance. I don't blame you. Whatever Happened to Baby... Jane, can you remember that? Marvellous Bette Davis. Educating Rita. Recent film, and it was a big hit. The Blackboard Jungle, of course. Rock Around the Clock first came from that. Don't know that one? Blackboard Jungle. And Arsenic and Old Lace, of course, which was a famous film. But at the end of that, you've not done bad. You've got 5 right, so give us 50 quid. £50 you have. Well done. OK, love. One of those 2. Thank you, Sue. So same thing. Answer alternately, and if you don't know, say pass or don't know, and good luck to you. Your question, again, is about the names of famous films. We will give you the beginning of the name of the film. We want you to give us the last word. So names of well-known films. Now, a film classic of 1930 was All Quiet on the Western Front. So we'll start you with that one. All Quiet on the Western
Front.
Chariots of Cat on a Hot Tin.
Roof.
The Killing of Sister.
George.
Planet of the...
Apes.
An American in...
Paris.
The Diary of Anne.
Don't know.
The Inn of the Sixth.
Happiness.
To Catch a...
Don't know.
The Sheriff of Fractured...
Jaw.
Indeed, it was the Sheriff of Fractured Jaw, the late Kenneth More, marvellous actor. Jane Mansfield, too, of course. To Catch a Thief was the one we wanted, was a marvellous film. The Diary of Anne Frank, with another marvellous film, of course. But you've done exceptionally well there. You got 8 right, £80. A good start for you. Marvellous. OK, Caroline, last envelope. So that's the one. For Lucille and Ray, who are going to hold hands very tightly, and I don't blame them. Your question, again, is about the names of famous films. We will give you the beginning of the name of the film. We want you to give us the last word. Names of well-known films. A film classic of 1939 was Gone with the Wind. We'll start you with that one. Gone with the...
Wind.
Never Say Never.
Pass.
A streetcar named...
Desire.
Gentlemen Prefer...
Blonde.
Lawrence of...
Arabia.
Kramer versus...
Trainer.
Passport to...
Pass.
It's a mad, 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 mad...
World.
To Kill a
Bird.
Picnic at Hanging...
Pass.
A famous cowboy movie, Picnic at Hanging Rock. Yeah, she knew it, didn't she? Passport to Pimlico was another very famous old film. And Never Say Never, I thought you might have got that, was the latest Sean Connery Bond film, Never Say Never Again. However, not bad, 7 gives you £70. Good for you. So, at the end of the first round, we do have our couple number 1. They're from Cardiff Splot. They've got £50. Couple number 3, they've got £70 from Leeds at the moment. Couple number 2 from Blackpool, they've got £80. Sue and Mick, well done. OK, Dillis and David, second round questions from Caroline. That's the one for you. Good. So for £50 for each correct answer, Your question is about words in standard dictionaries which begin with the letters E-T. Right? E-T. We will give you a definition. We want you to give us the word. Words beginning with E-T. Now, the study of morals is ethics. We'll start you with that one. The study of morals is
Ethics.
endless time.
Eternity.
Word shortened to ETC.
Etc.
The rules of courtesy.
Etiquette.
A boys' public school.
Eaten.
A Sicilian volcano.
Etna.
A print made from a metal plate.
Don't know.
A volatile liquid used as a general anesthetic.
Ether.
A country of Haile Selassie. Country of Haile Selassie. A musical study.
Don't know.
Well, that was a bit difficult. Etude. A musical study, an etude. The country of Haile Selassie was Ethiopia. A print made from a metal plate was etching, was what we wanted. You've done pretty well. £350. That's what you got. Nice. Thank you, love. Well done, Sue. So this time you're going for £80 for each correct answer. And your question is about words in standard dictionaries which begin with the letters S-E. We will give you a definition. We want you to give us the words. Words beginning with S-E. A person who chooses the members of a sports team is a selector. So that's what we'll start you with. S-E. A person who chooses a sports team is a
Selector.
soldier who guards a place.
Sentry.
Large area of water.
C.
Person who handles correspondence.
Secretary.
Type of marmalade orange.
Pass.
Scissor-like implement for pruning.
Pass.
Piece of red wax on a parcel.
Seal.
9th month of the year.
September.
Describes someone older.
Senior.
A second novel that follows a first.
Sequel.
Indeed. Sequel's right. Right on the button, Mick. Well done. Scissor-like implement for pruning was secateurs. Yes, you know now. Type of marmalade orange.
Seville.
Seville, yes. Didn't want to take the chance.
No.
Don't blame you two. Not
Nearly
bad.
said
You
semolina.
nearly said semolina. Well, you didn't know, did you? And that's the secret. If you say it, bang, you're out. But you didn't say it, and you've got £640. Thank you. Thanks, Caroline. And you're going for £70 for each correct answer. And good luck to you. Your question is about words in standard dictionaries which begin with the letters C-R. We give you the definition. You give us the word. Words beginning with C-R. A person to whom money is owed is a creditor. We'll start you with that one. Person to whom money is owed is a
Creditor.
summer sport.
Pass.
Tiny fragment of bread.
Crumb.
A fast swimming stroke.
Crawl.
Sound made by a frog.
Croak.
Many people gathered together.
Pass.
Bed for a small baby.
Cradle.
Pressed line on a trouser leg.
Crease.
A deep red colour.
Crimson.
Crisp skin of roast pork.
Crackling.
Indeed, crackling. You like that too, don't you, Ray? Sure you do, don't we all? Now, the many people gathered together was a crowd, a summer sport. Cricket. Didn't want to take that chance, did you? How you done? Well, £560 you got. Well done. Good, good. So, the two letters given to each of our couples this week spelt out S-E-C-R-E-T, secret, tying in with secret agent, and this week's theme of My Word is My Bond. But at the end of the quiz this week, our couple number one, that's David and Dillis, they've got £350. Couple number three, that's Ray and Lucille, they have £560. The winners, same as round one. Couple number two, Sue and Mick from Blackpool, £640. I have to say goodbye to the Swankies, huh? And poor little Lonely won't be so lonely now, will it? Anyway, it's not a bad night's work, folks, is it? Dillis,
No, it's not bad at
£350?
all.
Who's going to take that? The bus driver? No. There's that ceramic dusty bin. Anyway, David, take care. Thanks very much for being a nice couple. Dillis, all the best. Thank you. Love to everybody down there in Cardiff. Give them a round of applause, folks. Nice people. Nice people. You bet. Okay, it's time for us to go away for the break. We'll be back very soon on 3, 2, 1. See you in 1 minute.
Here's another observation challenge to play just for...
Oh, come on, Pete, for heaven's sake.
Sorry, sir.
Had to get this lot off the mules. And it wasn't easy.
Being a bit stubborn, were they?
You could say that, yes. You know, I really can't see why we have to use mules.
P, mules are ideal for crossing rough terrain.
Yes, but not for crossing Berlin in the rush hour.
Well, they're cheaper than taxis, and with all these cuts, the Foreign Office has to economise.
And why don't they get rid of some of their own silly asses instead of taking on 2 more?
Walls have ears.
Good Lord, so they do.
Now, let's see if we can make ourselves understood by this dear old friend of Adolf's here. Guten Tag, mein Herr.
Jawohl!
Humorless lot, these Jerrys, aren't they?
Perhaps he's twigged that we're English somehow.
No. How can you do that? Unless, of course, someone tipped him off.
Can I do something for you, gents?
Do you know what, sir? I don't think this chap's German at all.
P, if you want to get on in this game, you must learn not to make snap judgments. Now, I know about these things. That's why I'm head of intelligence.
Sorry, sir.
2 singles, is it?
P, you know what I think? I don't think this chap's German at all.
Really, sir? Do you think perhaps he's one of ours?
I'll find out. The lion wants to meet with the bear.
I'm sorry, no pets allowed. It's house rule.
He's certainly not one of ours.
Oh! You must be the 2 chaps from MI6.
Perhaps he's one of theirs.
Do svidania.
Do svidania. And your name, sir?
I don't think he's one of anybody's. Are you English?
Am I? You are from intelligence, aren't you?
Yes, but why are you wearing that iron cross and that armband?
Oh, that's for the benefit of the tourists, the British tourists. It gives them something to complain about. While they're complaining about me, they're not bothered about the food, you see.
Yeah, he's English. But how do you know we were from MI6? I mean, whatever that may be.
Well, Mr. Bond said you were coming.
Oh, well, that'll do me, P. If Bond trusts him, he's as safe as the Bank of England.
Oh, excuse me. Страшно есть вот
Ну,
Нас das паранойовый.
Порикаю.
Достоя только наш.
Дорогой.
Достоянно на.
Ой-ой-ой.
Притува.
Короче.
Разная куда ты вишь на стоя.
Ой, твоя ромоя.
Ты шная до ведра.
Короче.
Тieски писал. Нет.
I just think there's been a run on the pound. Do tell Bond that we're ready for him, will you?
Certainly. Ah. Shut up when I'm answering. Certainly. He's on his way down, sir.
Yes, he always had excellent hearing, Bond, didn't he?
You know, Kay, I've always wanted to meet Bond, ever since I took over from Q. Bond's a sort of folk legend in the department. Suave, dignified, elegant dresser, a man of the world, the archetypal English gentleman, yet with the fitness of an athlete and the ruthlessness of a starving tiger. Sort of man who has women falling at his feet.
Ah, Bond.
Bond?
He's a caller as well. Brian, he is a big one, Mick. You've got to watch him. And listen, it's Brian Coburn, or is it Cockburn?
No, but I am a Russian spy.
Oh,
Not a mean spy.
so you... Nobody comes from Moscow, is that right?
Yes, I think I probably do.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with him too much, Mick. Brian Coburn, listen, actually, Brian Coburn, you were in Octopussy, weren't you?
That's right. If you
Bond
don't
movie.
blink more than twice, you'll see me.
Ah, but you're there. You were there. That's the most important thing. What are you going to leave them then, Brian?
The microfilm.
Yes, OK, that's your clue, the microfilm. And how about the rhyme?
G. It's in the alley. Don't wave goodbye, but dally.
That's all it says, Ray. Lucille, what do you say to that? Not a great deal, huh?
Plan, furniture.
Oh, advertising already. That can't be bad. Let's thank Brian Coburn. Thank you, Brian. Brian Coburn, ladies and gentlemen.
Galley. It's also a galley. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you think about this?
Kitchen furniture.
Kitchen.
Oh,
Galley.
Some sort of
Yes.
kitchen furniture.
Well, good. At least you're thinking about something. That's the first item.
Okay,
We got
could be silly
4 more to
films.
come yet, of which, as you know, the bin will be 1. Let's get on then and have item number 2. And we're going back to Berlin to see whether P has recovered from the shock.
Sorry about that, chaps. It was a bit of a shock for me.
Bit of a shock for you. How do you think I feel?
25 years in the field, and in all that time, not a ruddy word from M.
Sorry about that, Bond. M was very keen on 007.
Yes, I know that. I was 003, you know. 2 years seniority over 007. Then what happens? Mr. James Smartass Bond happens. He gets all the flashbirds. He gets all the fast cars. He gets all the big films. Me, I get a wife who can't cook, a bike with a flat tyre, and a roll of black and white for me brownie. You mean this isn't James Bond, 007, licensed to kill?
No, P. This is Ernie Bond, 003.
Licensed to be filed away and forgotten.
Yes, but don't worry, Bond. Your number has come up at last. We need you desperately, don't we, P?
Oh, desperate. And why am I flavour of the month all of a sudden? What's happened to 00 Smoothie?
Well, he's been hit by the cuts.
Well, that'll make his ardour a bit softer.
Well, every area's been hit by the cuts, Ernie. I mean, M's gone and been replaced by K here.
Yes, and as for Q,
I know. Now you can only just afford a P. Well, that's it then. 007 has got too big for you. So it's dig out good old 003.
we've had to cut back on the 00 status too, Bond. I'm afraid it's only 10 from now onwards.
Oh, that's the story of my life. 25 years as 003, licensed to kill, and the first job I get, I'm down to 03, licensed to get mildly annoyed in a crisis.
But it's a very important one, Ernie.
And men like you are at a premium, Bond.
One more like that, and your number will be up. Well, do I get the car?
Well, I think perhaps we could organise the hire of a car, if it were really necessary.
Oh, wonderful. He spends years supercharging around in Bentleys and writing off Aston Martins like British Leyland debts. Now it's my turn. It's 40 quid a week and 10 pence a mile. What about the gadgets?
Ah, well, I think I can put your mind at rest there. Yeah. I haven't as big a budget as Q, of course, but I think you'll find I've been every bit as inventive.
Oh, that looks more like it. What's in there, then? Personal jetpack?
No,
It's a one-man submarine, isn't it?
no,
It's a complex laser weapon with night sights powered by moonlight.
no.
But what is it?
Well, now, P has spent a considerable time in developing this Bond, and I think you'll find it invaluable to you if you're ever caught in a tight corner or things start looking black.
Don't tell me. It's a torch.
No. Now, you prime it by attaching this to the exterior and thus activating the mechanism.
That's very ingenious, P. It looks just like an ordinary label.
Yes, clever, isn't it?
What is it?
It is an ordinary label, and the instructions are written on the back.
1, take crate to post office. 2, climb in. 3, a fixed label. 4, wait.
Now, we live in very hard times, Bond, and the enemy will do everything they can to stop us. So, for heaven's sake, send yourself recorded delivery.
Ted. Good to see you again.
Hello.
With us a couple of weeks back. Good to have you back with us once
Nice
again.
to be back, Ted.
And what are you going to leave them as a clue this week?
Well, I'm going to leave my passport.
Okay, there we are. It's passed. He won't do that. And how about the rhyme? What's that say?
Now it says, half the clue is here, none left, then you cheer.
I wonder whether you will. Who
Got
can
that?
tell? Not really. We've heard it. Haven't got it. Thank you very much. Robin Parkinson, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Robin. That's lovely. Listen to Lucille. No, that sounds too obvious, she says. Yes, does it? Sound too obvious?
Yeah.
Too obvious for what?
There's only half there.
Mm-hmm.
So pass.
Yeah.
Knock it off and it could be the bin.
All right, knock it off, right? Knock it off. What do you think of that one, folks? Any idea?
I'm still thinking of this half.
Well, let's go down and have act number 3. And now we're about to find out what Bond's mission is.
Right. How do I look then?
Good. Very good indeed. Yes. Is that artificial?
Yes, but the water's real. The only thing I could find. How do you like the tie?
Don't call attention to yourself, Bob.
That would be a shame, wouldn't it?
Have you forgotten all your early training?
No, but my body's forgotten all its early measurements. Kate, I can't walk about dressed like this. In fact, in these trousers, I can hardly walk about.
Now, Bond, listen. We want you to contact this woman, Eva Glove, because she thinks she may want to defect.
I'd have thought she got enough defects already.
Defect, Bond. She may want to come over, and that's where you come in.
That's where I go out.
Oh, wrong photograph. That's the wife. Sorry.
I thought so.
This is a photograph of Eva Club. She may have changed a bit, but that was taken some time ago.
I thought so. It's the nappy that gives it away, isn't it?
Now, the important thing is that birthmark. Do you see it there at the top of the left thigh?
Yes, yes, I see it. Let's hope she still just wears a nappy.
Now, the Russians may be onto this already, so it is absolutely vital that you check that birthmark.
I see. You think they might have put a mole in instead?
So she is a devastating woman, 03. She's been known to stun a man at 20 paces.
Don't worry. I like garlic.
But she's lethal, Bob. She is lethal, and we want her if she's the right one.
Hey, this is madness. I haven't been operational for 25 years. I'm unarmed in a foreign country on my own.
But we want her.
I'll be taking on the top men in Russian intelligence.
We want her.
These men are ruthless killers, Kay. If they get to me, I'm dead. And what use am I to me if I'm dead?
Please, you put the luggage there. Thank you.
Yes, I'm sorry, Esri. It was wrong of me to ask. You see, I was desperate. It's a pity, really, because I think that's her who's just arrived. But let's forget about the whole thing.
Top of the left thigh, isn't it?
Yes, but let's forget all about it.
Okay, we want her. Boy, do we want her? Down!
There he is. James, smashing to see you.
Lovely to see you.
I've got to be honest, it's been an ambition of mine to meet you. I've admired you for a long time. He's a splendid actor, this gentleman, isn't he?
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, great.
Indeed nice.
There you are, you see.
Yes.
Listen, what are you up to at the moment, then,
I'm
James?
just about to start rehearsing Blythe Spirit
Are you?
by Noel Coward.
Of course,
I
tailor-made.
play- Yes, I know. I play
Lovely.
the spirit, you see. Isn't that lovely?
Lovely. What are you going to leave these folks
Well,
with as a
I've
clue?
got 007's license,
OK, fine. And the rhyme?
and the rhyme is 00 or double vision, 8 cats aid decision.
Yeah, that looks a bit of a toughie as well, doesn't it? Well, we've got to get to the moment of truth any moment now, but thank James Villiers. Good luck,
Thank
James.
you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Bye-bye. Yeah. Yeah, so what does that mean?
That's his ninth life.
That's his ninth life, so what does that mean?
Get rid of the bin.
Oh, is that what it means? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Read the other two again, just to refresh your memories. Remember, the microfilm was the first item brought in by Brian Coburn. Brian said, gee, it's in the alley. Don't wave goodbye, but dally. But dally. That was what...
That means to stay, isn't it?
So, the second one, brought in by Robin Parkinson. He left you his passport. He says, half the clue is here, none left, then you cheer. That was what he said. So, you've heard them all now, but we're at the moment where we have to make up our minds what we're going to choose to get rid of here. We've got...
I think that one.
Oh, are you all going for the same one?
Yeah.
What about you, Lucia? What do you think?
That one. I think that could be.
Oh, argument over here from Leeds.
I'll let you have this first go.
Oh, this first go. That's nice, isn't it? So is that going to be okay? Yeah. And what about you two? No? You're both wavering. What are you going to get rid of?
What do you
I
think?
think the film.
We'll get rid of the film then.
Yes? Okay, mate. Yeah. Right. At least we have established that. So you're going to get rid of the film, you're getting rid of the license. Here we are at the elimination question. Please put your hands beside that button there, okay? You're now going to start to read the question. When you think you know the answer, please hit the button and answer. Don't answer before hitting the button. If you do, I must offer it to the other couple. If you hit an answer and you're wrong, of course, I'll offer it to the other couple. If they're wrong, I'll continue reading. Good luck. Here we are. This is a British author. He wrote the children's book, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. He also wrote most of the James Bond books. You got
Ian Fleming.
Ian Fleming, absolutely right. He was in like a flash, and you've done it. Yes, you have. Congratulations. Oh, my. Oh, dear. What a shame. Such friendliness and rivalry. It's nice to see. You're thrilled the bits you're through. We have to say goodbye to Lucille and Ray right now, but the money they won in the quiz, Caroline, was what?
£560.
£560 they won. There's that ceramic dusty bin, Ray, which Lucille's very happy about, I'm sure. Indeed. Now, Lucille and Ray, if you'd just like to take a little look across there, Chris Emmett has for you a consolation prize. It's a remote electronic telephone with a range of up to 300 yards. I'm sure that's a fabulous prize. You're going to enjoy that, aren't you? Thanks very much. Good luck, Lucille. Take care. Give them a great round of applause. It's been lovely, folks. Thanks a million. And good luck. Okay. Well, Rick, That was a tough one, but you did go in there like a flash.
Just out, Mr. Skin.
Your dance arm, was it? Okay, anyway, it's the film, isn't it? We can get in the film?
Yeah.
You've rejected the microfilm.
Yeah.
We'll be back in just a couple of minutes to see exactly what they've turned out. See you in a minute. Welcome. Part 3. 3, 2, 1 this week. It's called My Word Is My Bond, and we got Nick and Sule from Blackpool have won through. Rejected the #1 item to come in from Brian Coburn, the microfilm. Would you like to hold that? You changed your mind at the last minute. Any reason why you did that? To reject this one?
Because it was a license.
Oh, I see. All right, well, let's see what it is you've rejected here. Then it says, gee, it's in the alley. Don't wave goodbye, but dally. What is it? Ron brought you in the microfilm, so either micro or the film may have been the clue. He said, gee, it's in the alley. G added to alley gives you galley, which could mean kitchen. Don't wave goodbye, but dally. That chap told you that this was a good prize, but if you connected the wave with the micro from the film and the kitchen, you'd have come up with a microwave oven, but just take a look at what else. There you are. Not just a microwave and the dishes, but a complete range of kitchen gadgets, including a heated food trolley, automatic tea maker, deep fat fryer, electric carving knife, can opener, toaster, and a host of other gadgets, plus the radio to keep you company in the kitchen. There's about 30 gadgets in all.
That's amazing.
It is. It's a fabulous prize.
Yeah,
it's
fabulous.
3, 2, 1, and unfortunately, it's not Dusty Bin, is it?
No.
It's got to be rejected, and thanks, Caroline, it does go. We will go on, though, and we will have item #4, and this time we're going back to Berlin, where Bond is about to make contact with Ava.
Good evening. Is this seat taken?
No, it is still there.
Would you mind helping me up? May I get you something? Like excited?
Thank you. Please, I would like an Americano.
Won't an Englishman do?
I do not know. How is an Englishman made?
In your case, very easily. Ciao! Ciao! An Americano for Madame. And the usual for me.
The usual.
Shaken, not stirred, of course.
Shaken, not stirred.
Make it 2 Americanos.
2 Americanos.
He's always joking, Charles.
I do not understand your English jokes. I am Russian.
Going so soon? We've only just met. You're right. You don't understand English jokes, do you? And by the sound of it, you're not alone. Are you waiting for anyone?
No, for someone in particular.
Madame.
Thank you, Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
Just put it on my trousers, will you?
Bond, we are playing with each other.
We are?
This is my big chance, and I must take it.
You know, you've just taken the words right out of my mouth.
I want to come across.
Anytime.
Can you help me?
If you think you need it.
It's not going to be easy.
Well, you're doing very well so far.
Look, there is a man whose only task is to make sure this thing does not happen. He will stop at nothing, and he is here in Berlin.
You mean your husband's arrived?
No, he is a KGB agent. Pah! He is a maniac.
I laugh in his face.
He is a trained killer.
I spit in his eye.
That is him.
I run for my life.
Lovely. Jenny is here. Jenny Lee Wright. Nice to come. Nice to have you back here at 3, 2, 1. All right. You see this lady around the world, of course, because of the success of the Benny Hill show. You're always with Benny.
Yes, that's true.
See her
America,
everywhere.
everywhere.
America, Australia.
Been wonderful.
Oh, good. Have you done one of those recently, or have you got another?
We did one before Christmas,
Yes.
which will come out just after, I suppose, in a month or two, maybe.
Yeah, good.
It's
Lovely.
been great fun.
Yeah, and of course, this being Spies, you know, this week, you also did a spy show.
Oh, I did the Master Spy with Bill
With
Franklin,
Bill Franklin,
yes.
of
Oh, we
course.
had great fun doing
I'm
that.
sure you did.
Oh, it was wonderful.
We're going to leave these folks there.
Well, I'm going to leave them a wine bottle.
Okay, how about the rest?
And I'm going to leave you, Ava, you'll find her in, if this is where you've been.
I had trouble reading it. I bet you're going to have trouble sorting it out.
Well, then, ladies and gentlemen, Jenny Lee Wright. Bye, Jenny. Thanks for coming up. Bye-bye, love.
Ava Brown.
Oh, she was in the sketch. Huh?
That was Ava.
Well,
Ava Grubb.
yeah. Well, what do you say? You've heard that again. I can read one of these two again.
We heard the licence again,
Yes,
please.
all right, sir. All right, the licence came in from James Villiers, who said, 00 or double vision, 8 cats, aid decision. Now, a devious one, but you know who we've got to look out for this time?
00.
Yeah.
Double vision.
8 cats, aid decision. What do you think, audience? Which should go? The wine bottle, the licence, the passport?
Well, a wine bottle's no good to anybody when it's empty.
You going along with that, Mick?
Yes,
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's all right with you, isn't it? Oh, it's well and truly all right with them. You did the last one, so that's going to be rejected, isn't it?
Gentlemen playtime.
Okay, yeah, heaven forbid if this is something you don't think it is. Okay, Jenny brought in the wine bottle just now. Ava, you'll find her in if this is where you've been, is what she said. Okay, now, Jenny brought you the wine bottle and said, Ava, you'll find her in. Ava, of course, was trying to change countries, and if this is where you've been, you might expect to do the same. Her in was an anagram of where you'd be going, and another clue was the wine bottle, which was the Rhine wine. It's a 3, 2, 1 holiday, yeah. First, a scheduled flight from London to Amsterdam where you'd stay overnight and spend the next morning sightseeing around that beautiful city. Then it's all aboard your cruise ship for a romantic cruise up the Rhine. Your trip takes you through Cologne and Bonn and on through the romantic Rhine Valley. You'd be passing castles, vineyards and historic townships, all set in breathtaking countryside, then along the French-German border to Strasbourg, finishing with a night at Bar, where you'd sample the Swiss cuisine at dinner at Bar's leading hotel before returning by train to Amsterdam and your return flight. So now we're going to have our final item, and we know that the bin is amongst those 3 there somewhere. So this time we're going back to Bond. And the last time we met him, he was about to become Russian salad.
But I was told Mr. Bond did not even know the meaning of the word fear.
Wrong. I know them all. Fear, terror, pain, death. Big, isn't it? Look, can't we talk this over like 2 intelligent men? Well, how about like 1 intelligent man?
Be careful, Bond. He's smarter than he looks.
Well, he'd have to be really, wouldn't he? Is that his own face, or is he breaking it in for Hammer Film? What's the matter with you? Don't they feed you at the zoo? Take your hands off me. You don't know what I... Oh, not a great conversationalist, is he?
No, but he's as strong as an ox.
And the likeness doesn't finish there. Oh, keen on origami, are you? Do you mind awfully if I sit this one out? It's been a very long day. Oh, you silver-tongued beast. Just one more, then.
Bond, he has an Achilles heel.
He's probably got athlete's foot as well, but I don't see how it helps.
No, top of his head is very weak.
Well, that's a comfort. Do you suppose if I ask him nicely, he'll let me pop off to get a ladder and a sledgehammer? You haven't got an iron girder in that bag, I suppose? Oh, down with you. Down. Down. I think the drink must have gone to his head.
Bond, how can I ever thank you?
I'm sure we'll think of something.
Nice work, Bond. Well done.
All in a day's work, sir.
Boris the Butcher, quite a tough nut.
But no head for drink.
Well, don't overdo it, 03. People will be pleased with this.
He? I thought you were the head of the service.
So I am, but he has another interest in this one.
My precious darling!
Oh, my own angel.
Oh, my giddy aunt. I'm off.
Bond, where are you going? Bond! Bond, where are you going?
Home. Do me a favour when this arrives back, sir.
What?
Unless it's an offer of a film, don't bother to let me out.
O3, what is the matter with you? You've done a marvellous job.
I know that, but the other Bond, when he does a marvellous job, always finishes up with the bird.
And so shall you, Bond. Open the box. Well, what do you think of her?
Beautiful. Really beautiful.
There you go, mate. Nice. Good to see you again.
Nice to see you as well.
Yes, how's the... I'm like everybody with you, you know. Yeah. An actor, of course, but that voice, that singing voice that comes out of you is incredible. Huh?
Thank you very much.
Lovely.
I enjoyed it tonight.
Ah, it's been good having him here, isn't it? Listen, you got any more records on the way?
Well, I've got a new single out at the moment.
Have you?
Called Have an Empty Space Within My Heart and Don't Comment.
I won't, I promise. I've got to hear it. Sounds good. Good singer, this fella. What are you going to leave them as the clue, then?
Well, very relevant, a short.
Okay, short. Short is your clue.
That's it.
Yeah, Mick, that's for you.
Because you're taller, that's the reason you're Change this for a stripe or an arc of different type.
That's all there is to that one. And they're all very, very short, aren't they? But thank Don Estelle. Thanks very much, Don. Good luck, mate. Bye-bye. Bye. Cheers, mate. So.
Change this for a stripe.
Yeah.
Or an arc of a different type.
Uh-huh. Now then.
Now, an arc, that's a curve, isn't it?
Curve.
Oh.
Eh? But we saw an arc this morning, that was a rainbow.
Well, there we are.
That's a short.
That's from Don, right?
Change that for a stripe.
You can hear one of these two again, remember?
Short, a long drink.
You can hear the passport from Robin Parkinson or the Bond's license from James Villiers. What would you like to hear out of these two again?
The passport.
You want to hear the passport? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Robin said, half the clue is here, none left, then you cheer.
That, get rid.
That's going.
That, get rid. Ooh,
definitely, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Or they're afraid to say anything this time?
Yeah.
That's definite, is it, Nick?
Yeah,
Nick?
gotta do.
All right, then. Better do. All right, Sue?
Yeah.
Okay, then, the passport. Stay there. Stay here. You coward. Stay with us. Stay with us. Half the clue is here, none left, then you cheer. Okay, Robin brought the passport, which would have included his name, Bin. He said, half the clue is here. That could be pass or port. None left, then you cheer. Port is left. If there's no port, you're left with pass, which was the clue. Pass it. You'll cheer, all right, Dusty Bin. Ah, yeah, thank you. So here we are, the final two on the table. Again, I can read them both again. The license brought in by James Villiers, the 00 license. He said 00 or double vision, 8 cats, aid decision. Okay? A short, just brought in by Don Estelle. Don said, change this for a stripe or an arc of a different type. So, there you have two. You know, the good prizes.
Arc.
The bin's gone, and...
An arc of a different type.
Arc.
Arc lights.
Sunbed.
Arc lights.
Arc lights for sunbed.
Oh, yes, they said. Oh, good. Do you have the sunbed? Oh, no, she said.
Tubes are in stripes, aren't they?
What about this one?
What about this? You can't hang on to this one,
Still a
can't you?
licence.
It's up to you. What do
He
you
has a licence to kill.
Yeah? Well, you got two good prizes, you know?
Arc.
What do you think?
What do you think, Sue? Oh, listen to this. Yeah. Yeah, but they thought the bin was the first prize, remember that? Oh, they were very helpful then, weren't you?
Arc?
Change it to a different arc, it said.
Of course it is, isn't it?
Of course it's...
Short, long,
Get rid of the line.
Short, long, what? Why, he's saying about 25 different things. What do you mean?
I'm totally confused.
Don't worry, you're not alone there.
What about like...
So come on, we have two on the table.
No, but if you change it, that's your...
Car.
It's a car with a... Yeah, go on.
Don't ask me, ask him. What?
Reject the licence.
Is that okay, Sue?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, she says. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, all right, mate?
Yeah.
It's all right with you, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, definitely. If it's another dusty bin, they'll be so happy, won't they? OK, you're going to reject the 00 licence brought in by James Villiers. 00 or double vision? 8 cats, a decision, he said. So, there you have it. 00 or double vision. O may have made you think of the bin. The double should have warned you that this wasn't Dusty. There is only one of him, thank goodness. Double vision should have made you think of seeing something twice. James brought you the licence, and that could have a connection with vision. Television, yeah. 8 cats, a decision. 8 cats in connection with Bond could have indicated the recent one, Octopussy. And that's what we have for you here, what we would have had for you, the latest video release of the Bond film with a video recorder and the very latest stereo television set. Take a look at this. Oh, yes. Here's the James Bond movie. Look at that, huh? Stereo television set, a video recorder, the film of Octopussy. Look at that, there it is. Have you seen the film?
No.
There you are. Great movie, of course. There you are. Yeah, there it is. A fabulous prize. You have a video recorder?
No. Not yet.
No, not yet. And you don't have one now, either. Well, I'm afraid it's been rejected, so there you are. It's got to go. Yeah. Thank you very much, Caroline. Take it away, please. There you are. Fabulous prize. Can't stand still. Here's the prize you're going home with. Item number 5, brought in by Don Estelle. He brought you in a short and said, change this for a stripe or an arc of a different type. Now, we know what you think it is. I wonder what it is. Don brought you in the short in the bar, and he said, change this for a stripe. Short change might have made you think of bin, but the stripe doesn't seem to connect with that one. Or an arc of a different type. Well, arc, if typed differently, could spell car. If you change the stripe to Sprite, not just the short, the British Leyland Mini Sprite. Yes, you won the car! I've got news for you. I've been kissed by some ladies on this show, but never by a fella. Meg, I think you ought to go and kiss the audience. Let's go and see your car. Come on. The Mini Sprite. And Mick, I've got to tell you, not only is it a brand new car, it's a Sprite, and it's a limited edition to mark 25 years of the Mini. A fabulous car. We've also got the money you won in the quiz.
Congratulations, both of you. I hope you have many happy hours driving it.
How much
And
they
to
win?
go
Thanks very
with
much.
it, £640.
£640 they got. Smashing. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Hey. God bless you. Smashing. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. A super couple, as all the couples are in 3, 2, 1. And I'd like to thank all our folks for coming on the show this week. Thank you for joining us. Until we meet you again next week, take care. Have a good week. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.